I am a warrior, the Saiyan Prince, Vegeta!
Brakathe Hawa, Brakathe Hawa Shai, Brakathe Hawa, Brakathe Hawa Shai, Brakathe Hawa, Brakathe Hawa Shai, Call Amy Hawa, Bashem, Yao Shai, Bashem, Recall, Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, which are a great millstone. Peace and blessing to the sincere Akim, pushing his truth and sincerity, and diligently putting the videos up throughout the week to feed the sheep. And shalom to the sinceres Aquafium, listen and learn sincerity. It's McQuad from the Trump in the VA camp. I'm going to get into it. Definitely going to probably come back with part 2. Break about to be over. Go over here. First Peter 5:8. It says, "Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour." So, our adversary, okay, the devil, Esau, okay, the devil, which is Esau, the deceiver, and also Satan, the spiritual demon on the left-hand side, okay, they're out here trying to tempt everybody, okay, and some of the high members they want to come after is the men of the Lord and the people who profess to love and believe in Yahweh Bashim Yahshua, okay, women, children, men, doesn't matter. If you claim you serve Yahweh Bashim Yahshua, you're on his list of you're on his hit list, okay. But it says be sober and be vigilant. So you got to be actively looking into things spiritually, okay? If somebody say something crazy to you, you got to look at it through the spirit. Okay, this is probably Satan, okay? Or this happened, anything negative happens, you got to be looking at it through the spirit. Like, okay, Satan is probably at work here. Back. Luke 22:31, it says, "And the Lord said, Simon, Simon, behold, Satan have desired to have you, that he may sift you as wheat." Because Satan is trying to tempt people. Okay, he's trying to get people to come on his side. He's trying to get people to be tempted onto the left-hand side and be destroyed. Okay, because ultimately anybody who comes and dwells on the left-hand side are going to be destroyed. Especially if you come into the truth and you decide that you want to leave, Satan is definitely coming at you, okay? And he probably won't let you go, okay? The scriptures say, matter of fact, Yahweh Shai said out of his own mouth, once you take off demons and then you go back into doing mischief, more demons are going to be coming upon you. I think I believe it said it's going to be double, okay? It says, "But I had prayed for thee that thy faith fail not, and when thou art converted, strengthen thy brethren." So Yahweh Shai said he's praying for who? His elect. That Yahweh Shai is praying for the elect that they're not going to be taken by Satan. Okay, and it says after I pray for you and you get strengthened up, right? Because before we come into this truth, Satan was basically, he had us, okay? He had us to a degree, but he didn't fully have us. That's why Yahweh Shai was able to pull us out. When whoever came knocking on that door and we got woke up, that was Yahweh Shai pulling us out. And it says once we get strong, once we're built up in this truth and this faith, give that strength back, okay? Go out there, try to pull more jakes in. Go out there and find the elect, be fishers of men. That's what it's all about. This is all about taking what we're given and give it back. It's not about sitting on the knowledge that we acquire, right? It's about giving it back. Okay, everything that we give, we got to give it back. Mercy, forgiveness, knowledge, brotherly love, affection, everything that we get from the spirit, we got to give it back. Okay, You gotta want to give it back too. Okay, you can't be giving it back because you feel like you gotta give it back. You gotta give it back because you want to give it back. You gotta want to forgive brothers. Okay, matter of fact, I remember specifically, it was this one brother that basically it kind of pissed me off because something he went through about the law, and I was just really upset for whatever reason, and because he couldn't see the law, I was really upset, and he was saying the law said this. I said the law said not. The law said this, and I decided just basically just to get over it. And when the situation was over, I was still like had some kind of I guess I still had like negative feelings. Like I didn't want to get over it. And what I ended up doing was praying because I wanted to, I just couldn't. So what I ended up doing was praying that Yahweh Shem Yahshua basically take that spirit off of me and have me just forgive and have me just forgive and forget about it. And what ended up happening was Yahweh Shem Yahshua put me through a situation, and it allowed me to get over it. Okay, it allowed me to get over it. But the point is, I wanted to, I just didn't know how to do it. I just didn't know how to get rid of the feelings. And if it's most things we can't handle, especially things in the spirit. So what we gotta do is pray to Yahweh Shem Yahshua to take him away, which I learned, and me having this knowledge now, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, and I'm giving it back. So a brother or a sister got ill feelings towards somebody, and they want to get over it, but they just can't seem to do it for whatever reason. The spirit can't shake it. Just pray to Yahweh Shem Yahshua that he take it away. This is Galatians 5:6. It says, "For in Yahweh Shai HaMashiach neither circumcision availeth anything, nor uncircumcision, but faith which worketh by love." Salaki. Galatians 5:16. It says, "This I say then, walk in the spirit, and ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh. For the flesh lusteth against the spirit, and the spirit against the flesh, and these are contrary the one to the other, so that ye cannot do the things that ye would." And the spirit is of what? The spirit is of love. Okay, that's the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahshua, is of love, forgiveness, mercy. Okay, being brotherly, affection. These are the things that are of the spirit. And then when you're not in the spirit, you don't do these things. Okay, you're not showing mercy. You're not showing forgiveness. Okay, you're not giving these things back out. You're not being brotherly. You're not being affectionate. Okay, you're not giving charity. You're not giving these things out when you're not in the spirit. Okay, and when you're not doing these things, Satan, he has you where you want you. And the scriptures say the only way to serve Yahweh Shem Yahshua is in the spirit. And Yahweh Shem Yahshua is the spirit of love. So if you're not in that spirit, you're not serving Yahweh Shem Yahshua. Even if you're going out on the highways, even if you're putting up sit downs, okay, it's all in vain. John 16:33, it says, "These things I have spoken unto you, that in me ye might have peace. In the world ye shall have tribulation, but be of a good cheer. I have overcome the world." And Yahweh Shah, he said, "Be of a good cheer. I overcome the world." How do we overcome the world? Being humble. Okay, being humble. That's the ultimate thing to get through this place. Being humble, because once you're humble, things that would normally make you mad don't make you mad anymore. Okay, if somebody says something to you to piss you off, you can just be humble and think back. Okay, Yahweh Shah went through this thing. Okay, or if a female say something crazy to you, and you know females are supposed to be under men, you could just think back. Damn, we put ourselves in a situation. We're in a situation. Women are talking to us like this because this is how we treated Yahweh Shemi Al Shah. So this is our recompense for that. Okay, But in order to see these things, you got to be humble. Okay? You got to be humble. And constantly still do good in the midst of all this drama. Because that's what Yahweh Shai did. In the midst of all the drama, knowing he was going to die, right? He still saved as many lives as he could. Okay? Matter of fact, he even told the disciples that he came to save lives, not destroy them. Okay? So even though he knew he was going to die, right? He still stuck to what his name was about, being a savior. He still saved lives, many lives. Okay? He healed many. He fed many. Okay? He washed feet of people or a person who was going to betray him. Okay, you got guys in this ministry, they can't even forgive a guy who they felt betrayed them. Let alone wash their feet. Okay, let alone wash their feet. But this is how we avoid playing Satan's game. This is how we avoid being satanic and allowing spirits to take over, by being as Yahweh Shai. Okay, be as he was. Forgive as he had forgave. Have mercy as he had mercy. This is how we avoid demonic spirits. Demonic spirits are afraid of the spirit of Yahweh Shai. That's why anytime he came, they ran quickly. Because they can't deal with the spirit of Yahweh Shai. Okay, even today, think about it. If you got somebody, a demon's on a person, he's trying to piss you off, but you're fighting it with scripts, you're fighting it with good, right? Because Yahweh Shai say, we gotta don't render evil for evil, but overcome evil with good. Okay, and it's hard. It's hard for evil to come up against good, especially when it's just good in all its purest form. Okay, it's hard to do it. But with that, I'm gonna come back with a part 2 later. Probably going to be in the 3, Lord willing. But with that, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakal Kadash, Adawan Ratazat Thum, Tamayim Hakim Yakal. Shalom.